Hi everyone, thank you for being here. Thank you to everybody who has subscribed to the channel. Really appreciate your support. So we're going to do a collective reading today. We're looking into their feelings for you. So I want you to think about somebody, whoever's on your mind. We're going to try and see if we can tap into how they feel about the connection, how they feel about you. Wow. Leo energy, and we've got Aries, Aquarius with the Fool. So this person, you make them feel really happy, that's for sure. They feel like they want to start something over with you. I feel like this could be somebody from the past. It doesn't have to be, we're going to see, but this is somebody who wants to take a leap of faith towards you. Maybe they took a risk with you in the past. There's some sort of clarity that's coming in for this person in their feelings. Okay, let's see. Let's just shuffle this up a little bit, and then we're just going to pull. Okay. Six of Pentacles could be dealing with an earth sign, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. So this person feels like they want to help everybody. There's somebody who does help a lot of people. But, you know, energetically, they could be wanting to give to you while they're giving to somebody else. We'll see. What else? What's their feelings for the collective? They could be a Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. We're getting lots of heavy earth energy here. This person is somebody who's reliable. They're very loyal and stable. They could be an entrepreneur too. There's somebody here that really values family. They value stability, security. You can see they're very hardworking and they're very comfortable in the success that they have. They really value stability. You can see their castle in the back that they've really worked hard for. They're enjoying, you know, their grounds that they've created here. Let's see. So right now they could be giving to you and another person, or this could just be telling me that they're feeling like they give to multiple people. They could be somebody who, again, is a business owner. Maybe they help a lot of people out financially in some regard. Let's see. What else for the collective? We've got the King of Swords, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. So this person feels like they have a lot on their mind that they would like to express. This is somebody who is an authority figure, okay? So they do hold some level of a high position. They could have expressed something to you here or decided something with you here that was a little bit harsh. They could have been very harsh or cold with their words towards you. I feel like some sort of decision that they made in the recent past could have been quite abrasive. They were very sure about themselves, though. This person is somebody who really doesn't go back on what they say. And again, in the recent past, they could have even been breadcrumbing you, or they could have been giving to you and multiple people. So in the current energy, we've got Pisces showing up here with the 10 of Cups. So this person could be married, or they could be in a long-term commitment with somebody. It doesn't have to be, or that could be yourself. How they're feeling about you, though, is, you know, they look at you as somebody who is very loving, very emotionally uplifting. I feel like you give this person a sense of happiness that they haven't really found with anybody else. Now, even if they are married, I feel like they could be happy in their connection right now, but they keep going back and forth in their feelings, thinking about some sort of harsh decision that they made. Let's see what else comes out. Queen of Cups. You could be a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. You don't have to be. This person could either be dealing with this energy, or, and don't worry about the gender, or this could be yourself. I feel like you showed this person a lot of love. They're looking at you as somebody who's very loving, very sweet, very kind, nurturing. Even though they could have been harsh with you up here in the recent past, I feel like you handled it pretty well. You still showed this person love. You still showed them grace. There's something here about them really thinking about your energy. Okay, so even if this was long ago, or if this is in the current recent past, like not too long ago, you're still heavily in their energy. And they really look at you as somebody who is well balanced in their emotions, very emotionally intelligent. Okay, you could have had a lot of deep feelings for this person as well. The water represents our emotions, and you can see the tide, like the ocean is very high up. So you could still have a lot of love for this person. This person could have been very much feeling the same for you. Again, mutual love, mutual affection. But I feel like they were either giving to you and another in the recent past or in the past, or breadcrumbing you. They could have even felt you were doing that to them. But I am really getting that this is their energy up here in the recent past. And in the current energy, you could be popping up in their mind here. Or like I said, they could be dealing with a water sign. They could be married to a water sign. Let's see, what else? The High Priestess. Getting heavy Pisces, Cancer out of those water signs. So this person, whatever they said to you here, okay, I feel like there's some sort of truth that they're not speaking. There's some sort of intuition of theirs that's hitting them really hard right now. Some sort of truth that they're keeping to themselves, their feelings, the choice that they made has designed their life. And I feel like you intuitively pick up on this. I feel like you could be this high priestess. You're somebody who almost knew that whatever decision or choice they made, they may come to regret this, or they may come back thinking, what if, right? I feel like this person wants to reach out in some way. They want to communicate. I feel like you could be intuitively communicating with each other telepathically. There's something here that they're not revealing in their feelings. They could be having a hard time accepting, and they don't want to admit or speak the truth out loud about, you know, coming off very cold, coming off a little harsh towards you in the past. I feel like you really respected this person, but maybe they said something to make you think that you didn't show them respect or something like this. Let's see what's in the future outcome. Why am I doing it like that? I wanted to pick the cards. Let's see, future outcome. Empress, Taurus, Libra energy. So this could be telling me two things. There could be two different groups of you watching. Again, it's a general collective reading. So this could be telling me that this person went down a different path. They made a choice to do something differently. They could be married. They could have somebody either pregnant or have children with this person. I feel like they didn't recognize that you were the Empress in their life when they had you. And you weren't going to chase after this person. I feel like you're somebody who kicked that leg up and said, you know what, you made your choice. If you come back, I'm willing to hear you out, or I'm willing to perhaps revisit this, but you're not going to chase them. And I feel like they really respected that about you, but they were almost a little bit shocked. And I feel like you intuitively knew that that might bring them back. Let's get a little bit more. What else? And that's the future outcome. So take it as it resonates. If you know, in the near future, you hear about this person having a child, or maybe you've heard that they're married and have children, just rest assured this person, even though they may have moved on in a major way, because this is a major arcana, so is this, they're not revealing the truth here to themselves or to people around them or to you. You could be in no contact with them. Again, this is an energy of not speaking. This is an energy of somebody made a decision to cut communication, to cut something out, to cut something off, something that could have been the 10 of Cups, something that could have brought a lot of love, a lot of joy. And I feel like you're very emotionally intelligent and well-balanced in your emotions. And I feel like that could have maybe triggered this person in some regard, that maybe you didn't go chasing after them with that Empress energy. Interesting. Let's see what else. Yeah, the 9 of Swords, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. This person is thinking about you like crazy. Okay, there's a lot of sleepless nights here. This is overthinking, regrets. This is like a nightmare for them. This is something that they think about at night when they're in their solitude. Like if this person is married or has a partner, they could escape to the washroom, let's say, in their shared home, so that they can kind of have that time to think. I feel like There's this heavy energy of them wanting to be alone so that they can reflect and replay conversations perhaps that the two of you have had in the past. This person feels very upset about the choices that they've made. Don't get me wrong, they could be very happy in their life, but I feel like they do juggle with a lot of what ifs. They're not being honest. They're blocking how they truly feel, the true desires and their true passions for you, for the High Priestess. They could have even blocked you. They could have deleted you off some sort of social media. There could have been distance between the two of you at some point, like a physical distance. But I feel like the two of you, when you came together to travel towards one another, you both felt very clear about this connection. There was some sort of happiness, joy amongst the two of you. What's this Six of Pentacles? Clarify the Six of Pentacles, Temperance, Sagittarius energy. So this person, this is a major arcana as well. This is like a realization now that this person was not balanced with you. This card talks about equal give and take. It also usually shows the person who's the merchant holding the Libra, or maybe they do show it in this card. Yeah, it's very hard to see, but she has in her hand the justice scales there. I don't know if you can see it, talking about balance and fairness. So something was unfair here for you. I feel like this person may have been juggling you. They may have been a little bit like no balance in equal give and take here. And I feel like they're tempering their emotions. They're going back to see how, you know, things could have been if things were balanced, if they were a bit more fair, if they were a bit more tempered in their emotions. I feel like this person could have flown off the handle a little bit. Somebody who's usually quite quiet, somebody who's not usually verbally abusive or anything like that, but somebody who made a firm decision and was very harsh with you. What's the King of Pentacles? The Nine of Cups. This was a wish fulfillment for you, this person. When they entered your life, I feel like this is somebody that really made you feel like you hit the jackpot. Okay, they were stable, they were reliable, they were hardworking, but at the same time, they were breadcrumbing you. So I feel like you recognized your worth. I feel like this person, they looked at you as though you were their wish fulfillment, like you came out of the stars. I don't know how the two of you met, but there's something here about you appearing out of nowhere, right in front of their face. And I feel like they could have been the one to pursue you. It's like you were just minding your own business. You were kind of keeping to yourself. And I feel like this person was very proud of you. This is somebody who looked up to you in a way. They were very enamored by your emotional intelligence, your emotional fulfillment on your own, being single, and somebody who had a lot of achievements. So this person really liked your energy. They, again, you fell into their lap like a wish fulfillment. What's the King of Swords? Aquarius. We've got the Star. This person could be somebody who gets a lot of attention. They could be quite popular, but they see you as somebody who's got star-like quality, like star energy. And I feel like this person is trying to heal from a decision that they've made in the past, something that they may be coming to regret. Again, we've got this Aquarius star energy, you know, with the two cups of emotions. They're pouring them out into the universe. It's like this person recognizes that they may have been a little too harsh. Here, Temperance is also pouring, you know, those two cups there. So a lot of need for balance in their reality, in their emotions. And here they are really trying to heal something that they said to you. I feel like they're hoping and wishing on a star that perhaps, you know, they could communicate something to you here. But I feel like this person has a sense that it's impossible. There's some sort of block, no contact with the High Priestess. And the King of Swords cut somebody out of their life. So I feel like you could have been healing from this as well. What's the Ten of Cups? The Seven of Pentacles, more earth energy. So yeah, this person could have invested some time with you in the past or in the current energy. Take it as it resonates. We're all in different timelines. But They could have made some small investments. They could have planted seeds. You could have both planted seeds, but I feel like one of you were left feeling like they were constantly waiting for something to progress, waiting for the next thing to happen. And I feel like it never got to the 10 of Cups. This person could have decided to invest elsewhere, okay? They could have turned their back on this connection and said, I'm cutting my losses. I'm going to plant seeds elsewhere, plant new seeds. This person could have left you waiting a lot or wondering about, you know, would this ever go to the 10 of Cups? What's the Queen of Cups here? Wow, Gemini energy with the Lovers. This person has a lot of deep love for you still, okay? This person did make a choice. I feel like they chose a separate energy. Could have been another water sign, doesn't have to be. Could have been a Taurus as well or a Libra. This person is definitely thinking about you. There's this connection that the two of you share that was out of this world, okay? There's this healing energy, this wish fulfillment. You bring in this connectedness that they haven't felt with anybody else or since you. There's something about you showing them a very vulnerable side to yourself, and I feel like they could have maybe not expressed the same depth of emotion or the same depth of vulnerability, which could have really closed you off as well. I feel like you tried to trust your intuition to let you go down whatever path you were supposed to go down. If it was going to be closed out, if this person ghosted you, cut you off, deleted you, whatever, I feel like you trusted in your intuition to allow things to be. But this person is still in your energy and they're still thinking about you heavily. That connection hasn't faded out, okay? Even if they've decided to go with someone else, they're still up in their head about you. What's the High Priestess? The Nine of Wands, Sagittarius energy. So, you know, this person is fighting their own intuition. They're fighting the truth. They're fighting revealing something out loud to themselves and to people around them. Yeah, this person's a fighter. They're not wanting to reveal this truth. They're keeping all this passion that they feel for you hidden. It's like they don't want to give up on this, but they know that something is blocking it. It's almost like it's impossible to go back. What's the Empress? This person could have gotten someone else pregnant or had a family with someone else. Take it as it resonates. What's the Empress? Yeah, the Hierophant. This person committed to someone else. This person made investments with someone else. And don't get me wrong, there is happiness attached to this connection that they're in. Okay, but they're also showing me here that they are wondering about what if they had committed to you? What if they took the Queen of Cups? They could be dealing with a Taurus, Libra, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces, Sagittarius, another Gemini maybe, Aquarius, yeah. Oh boy, what's this Nine of Swords? So this person could be married. Like I said, there's this, the Hierophant here is a commitment. It's they've invested, they've planted seeds in a new connection. And again, I'm getting heavily that they've created a family with this person. The Sun. This person is up in their head at night about this connection with you, okay? This is all of you guys. This is them replaying conversations that they had in the past with you, things that they said that were hurtful. They have a lot of anxiety about this, but they're gaining clarity. They're gaining clarity that when you appeared in their life, you were like a bright light, okay? With that wish fulfillment card, the Nine of Cups, Pisces energy. And look at you sitting in that same position. It's like that bright sunshine, that joy that they felt in your presence. They're remembering this. They're thinking about this. Wow. They left you heartbroken though, and I feel like you've healed from it. You've recovered from it. You've kind of accepted it. You've said, you know, it is what it is. They could have blocked you. So I feel like they're really fighting off the truth. They're really fighting how they feel because they've planted their seeds elsewhere. They've laid their bed and now they're laying in it. What else? Yeah, look at this. This person is replaying all the things that they said to you. Could have been very hurtful things that they said. The King of Swords can have a sharp tongue. So they could have been very mean, aggressive, They spoke very much from their head, not their heart, okay? This person has a hard time expressing emotions, like a big, difficult time expressing their feelings. So they're really up in their head. They're in this self-imposed prison where they keep repeating the same conversations in their head, repetitive thinking, okay? And they have the ability to free themselves, but they refuse to. So I feel like they're fighting their intuition, they're fighting the truth, they're fighting off, you know, the passion and the desire that they still feel for you, but they feel stuck in life. They feel like, yes, they could have happiness, they could have children, they could have a loving partner at home, a committed person, but there's an angel here that's kind of bringing this back into the forefront. We've got the 10 of Wands. This person feels burdened by their thoughts, by their communication that they had with you, the action that they took to close something out with you. They feel like they were quite unfair. There's a sense of maybe even lying to themselves to close out the cycle and try and put this behind them. What's the outcome of this? Is this person, let's see, what's the outcome for this Queen of Cups and this King of Pentacles? That's what I'm gaining. I'm gaining that this person's either Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, and you could be a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. It doesn't have to be the case. That's just the energy. Look at that, the 10 of Wands. So it's done. This is a burden. This is a cycle that's closed out. This is something that they feel very overwhelmed by. And with the 10 of Wands, it talks about this person, you know, allowing the cycle to close, letting it end. Wheel of Fortune. Okay. Timing could have been really off here for the two of you in the past. Again, we've got this waiting energy at a distance. I feel like they almost wait to see you in public somewhere. 4 of Wands. Yeah. They wanted happiness with you. They were waiting for you to return. This is a card of marriage, celebration, weddings, get-togethers, any kind of celebration, you know, elevation to the next stage in life. I feel like they could have been waiting for you from a distance to kind of return after they said something slick to you. You didn't. You recognized your worth as the Empress, but you still had that love for them. And I feel like you could have also maybe waited for them to send you a message, but there's something here about the wrong timing, okay? The cycle has closed out. It has totally shifted things for you guys. You guys are both in totally different stages in your life. What's the 10 of Wands? 7 of Cups. This person is, you know, burdened by the daydreams that they have, the memories that they have when they look back and they fantasize about what the two of you once shared. They feel burdened by it, but they know it's over. What's this Wheel of Fortune? Yeah, the Tower. It's a shocking revelation to them that they destroyed something that could have been quite beautiful between the two of you, okay? So there is some sort of shocking realization here, a truth being revealed, a major shift is going to occur. We've got the 2 of Swords at the bottom of the deck, and we've got the Hermit, Virgo energy, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius with the 2 of Swords. So this person could really be looking within right now, you know, not wanting to make a decision, not wanting to make a choice or see the truth about some sort of decision that they made in the past. They're looking at where it's led them. Okay, the Hermit is somebody who goes on a, you know, like a long journey, trying to gain clarity on a situation, trying to find the light in their life, what path to go down, what, you know, the 2 of Swords is a stalemate, somebody not knowing what choice to make or what, you know, where to go, which path to go down, what decision was right. I feel like they're coming to, you know, some sort of realization that timing was off for the two of you in the past, okay? They could be having some marital issues or something at home could be shifting. But I feel like something unexpected is going to occur here. I don't know if it's just them having this realization or maybe them making a decision once they reflect, once they gain the wisdom, the information for self, that they maybe speak to you. What's the outcome? Is this person going to try ever to reconnect with the collective? I don't want you guys doing no third party shit, but There's some sort of collapse here with the Tower, okay? It could be the fact that the two of you collapse and there's no going back, or it could be, you know, this person, the shift, the timing that they're in right now, something is going to kind of come. Look at that, the Three of Swords, Libra energy. I feel like there's two groups of you here. This ends in heartbreak, pain, suffering, disappointments. You know, with the Tower, it's like you can't build this up again, and it's like a loss. Or this is a group of you that, you know, this person is experiencing pain and suffering with this realization that they missed an opportunity here with you, and now they have, you know, planted those seeds and have to nurture the family that they have. What else is the outcome? The Four of, yeah, didn't I say missed opportunity? This is somebody who, look at you sitting in that meditative state, like how you met them, okay? You offered this person love from your heart. I feel like you were genuine, you were honest, you were real with them. You had a lot of passion to get to know them, a lot of sexual desire for them as well. Yeah, this is definitely someone from your past. This is somebody who is reminiscing right now, thinking about you. That could be why you're thinking about them, and vice versa. Take it how it resonates. There's a lot of desire here still, a lot of sexual chemistry here between the two of you. It's like the both of you could be even replaying memories of if you were together physically. But again, missed opportunity here with the Four of Cups. It's regret. It's somebody, you know, being distracted and not seeing that this opportunity, you know, for truth and honesty was right in front of them. This person could have told you some sort of lie in the past, some sort of deceptive energy here. I'm not liking the energy, you guys. Yeah, the past. So, you know, you could be feeling confused looking back at the past. They could be doing the same thing up in their head at night. Maybe their life is so overwhelming right now that they're really contemplating how things used to be back in the past. We've got that Six of Cups, which talks about the past as well. What's the Tower? This person is having a sudden shift in perspective. It's like this Wheel of Fortune completely turns their life upside down, okay? Something major happens here. These are two major arcanas together, okay? This is a major shift, a dynamic that changes completely. I feel like they have this enlightenment, okay? Their crown chakra gets pierced here, and it's almost like they want to apologize about something. I feel like this person does want to come towards you and offer you an apology. Will you get it? You know, the Knights are people who do bring action, okay? They are somebody who takes movement. They move. So this person wants to offer you an apology. They could even be wanting to ask you out in the future. I don't know if they're still with this person or what's going on. Judgment. I feel like they've made a judgment call here. They're recognizing that you were a golden opportunity. There's something here about them having an epiphany moment, okay? This is like a shocking, sudden realization. It changes somebody's whole foundation. Whatever they've built for themselves is changing here. And they could be experiencing heartbreak, okay? If they are going through something difficult in a marriage or in a commitment that they committed to, they could be going into some sort of major ending of a cycle with them. They do want to come forward, though. Let me get one more for the Knight of Cups. What does this Knight of Cups want? They want to collaborate. They want to rebuild. They want a new, fresh start. This person definitely has somebody else right now, though. I feel like, you know, you're heavily on their mind. They're in another partnership, but there's somebody that wants to work with you. There's somebody that wants to collaborate with you. Yeah, they feel like they definitely ghosted you. They feel regretful, okay? They feel like they definitely breadcrumbed you, and they're having this realization. They're gaining wisdom about how they were unfair, how they could have said something very rude or mean, hurtful. But whatever they're doing here, I feel like whether or not they're going to be with this person when they make this approach, they want to offer a new beginning, to rebuild something with you here after leaving you out in the cold. because they're still very, very passionate about you. This person is very attracted to you. Yeah. I feel like they are closing out a cycle, you guys. They're closing out some sort of major ending in their life. These are 2 major arcanas. So, you know, take it as it resonates. You guys let me know in the future if any of this comes to fruition here. Let's see if we can get one. Let's get a soulmate card, actually. I've been using these quite a bit recently. Let's see if this person could tell you anything. They could say something to you because they're not revealing it. What would it be? Daydream. I can't get you off my mind all day, every day. I always wonder what you are doing and how you are feeling about me. Meet me in my dreams tonight so we can start making our future together a reality. I want to build a strong, solid foundation for us. Wow. So again, this is somebody who feels burdened. Okay, burdened. This is a card of daydreams. This person is daydreaming about the past. They feel burdened about how they closed out a cycle with you. They're daydreaming about how it used to be in the past with you. Okay, so that's what I'm getting for you guys. I hope that that helped, and I'll see you guys soon. Take care.